Today is a sad day for me because I'm having to leave my wonderful hosts, Daniel aka Snowshoe John and Georgina aka Piker. And yeah, I've had an absolutely wonderful time. They have spoilt me rotten. I've gained a lot of weight, which is fantastic, and I'm recharged and ready to get on the trail. So thank you very much to both of you.
You're welcome. Thank you for taking us up on the offer. We're so glad that we got to meet you and talk with you, and we wish you well on the rest of your journey. Have fun and be safe.
Thank you.
And we hope to visit you in your country.
Yes.
At some point.
More than welcome. And it was great to get a dog fix.
Yeah, a little bear.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
This is John, who just gave me a ride and even had to turn around and bring me back because I gave him bad direction. So thank you very much, John.
No worries. You enjoy and be safe and have a great time.
Cheers.
Take care.
Tapping back on trail. Good afternoon. It is day 91 and I've just had the best rest and resupply. Absolutely amazing. So I was fortunate enough to be hosted by Daniel and Georgina. Wow, that's all I can say is wow. Just from the car park now, heading back on the trail. Echo Lake, 2 miles. So yeah, so they hiked out to come and meet me, brought out a lunch, so we sat on a rock out on the trail and had some lovely lunch, and then they took me back to their house. They have a little unit which they put out on B&B, and they let me stay there, and oh, it was great. Wonderful conversation. Yeah, 2 really lovely people. Daniel knows a lot about the nature and geology and history of this area, so I learnt a lot as well. Had some wonderful food. They really fed me well. Took up the challenge to try and help me gain a bit of weight before back on trail. The trails just going along the highways are a little noisy for the next mile. It was good because I took 3 full days plus I didn't finish the trail till 2 the first day. Today it's 3:30, so another half day. I feel refreshed. That last section of trail, mentally I was starting to get tired, but yeah, really raring to go, raring to get back on trail, which is an excellent sign. It was a busy rest time. I had a lot of videos to edit through and blogs to post, but I got most of them done, which is good. Loved catching up on the comments from everyone, which is good. And Ivan and Ivana had sent me a package of goodies, so I got to explore that one. Thank you very much. It looks really good, so I'll be snacking on those over the next few days, seeing what they're like. It's a bit more healthy than the things I've been having, so it'll be a nice change. Yeah, so yeah, really neat time. I like Tahoe. I didn't get out and have a look. Daniel was offering to show me around, and but yeah, I just needed to rest and not do anything. So yeah, really feeling good now. I've been told an absolutely beautiful area coming up. So I'm heading to the Echo Lake area and then the Desolation Wilderness. I had a little bit of an update from Logan on the trail ahead. So there's still snow ahead, but there is patches of nice as well, which will be good. Next stop, Sierra City. Being conservative and sort of covering the same distance as I have been. I've said 7 days. I've gone a bit mad on food, so my pack's a little full So I'm definitely not going to be going hungry. Yeah, so good to be back and see what the afternoon brings. Beautiful little section of trail, lovely trees, and it's nice and green on the ground. No snow. Yeah, lovely. Some changes I've made to my gear. Number one, I have new shoes. I retired my old shoes who had done, I think it was 600, 700 miles. Oh look, it's the snow plant started to get a bit bigger. Oh wow, they're just so beautiful. So I've been told that these are really unique in that they don't have chlorophyll. So they're a plant, but they suck on the nutrients, sort of like a fungi. But they are beautiful. Just a bright splash of red in amongst the browns. Really interesting. Okay, so yes, my last shoes, I bought them in Riotwood, which is 400 odd miles, and I'm nearly at 1100 miles, so they did really well. So brand new shoes. I hadn't found them when I looked earlier, but they were back in stock, so I paid the extra and got the overnight delivery. New inner soles, because they were also starting to wear out. And I have dropped my ice axe, my snow shovel plate, and my thick socks, the third pair of socks I've been carrying as extras. So that's the only changes to my gear, and I'm not wearing my merino top. I'm back to wearing my shirt because it's so warm now, which is lovely. Yeah, so that's all the changes. Boulders by the path, so it's a forest ahead, but to the side is the neat rocky areas, which apparently Desolation Wilderness has got a lot of that sort of area. Yeah, I had a very slight hill, now I've got a bit of a downhill till I get back to the road, and then from the road I think it's another mile to get to the lakes. There is a water taxi option, which of course I'm not taking, but it'll be nice to go around the lakes, see what they look like, see if they've got water. There it is, right there, nice trail. This is a lovely section of the trail, nice and green through the forest, no snow. It's a nice way to ease into it. My feet just need a little while to adjust to the new shoes and the new inner soles. They're starting to come right now. Felt a little bit funny to start with, and I was feeling my calves a little bit on the last little climb, but they seem to have come right now. So it's just the usual body adjusting after having a bit of a break. But yeah, feel good, good energy. That's good. Lots of good food. It's given me converting to the energy now. And these are pretty. Not new, but I haven't seen them for a while. It's glowing in the sun with that bright lime green moss. Starting to get a couple of patches of snow now. Not bad though. A mile and a half without snow. It's been lovely. There are a few houses down below. Go Lake Kapak. I enjoyed a quick break at the shop Eco Chalet. Now had an ice cream there, which is very nice. Now back on trail, and that is Echo Lake. Pretty. So I'm going to be going along the edge of it on the trail. And a little information about Desolation Wilderness. It's got a little map, and yeah, Desolation Wilderness is the most used wilderness area per acre in the country. So everyone else needs permits. I have the PCT permit which covers it. Right, so trail. This is cool. Not taking the horse trail. Haha, this is cool. So, a whole lot of civilization. The trail's just going along the edge. This outlet, you could see it from down at South Lake Tahoe. Quite a big waterfall by the time it gets down there. So that's where I've just come from. People everywhere, canoeing, kayaking. Alright. Over the control gates. Woohoo! And another information board. Just in case you missed the last one. This has got a good map on it. Following the path of glaciers. So, what's it say? Desolation Wilderness is a landscape of rock and water, but what created this wondrous and barren landscape? Glaciers. Nice. And another map. So, I'm here, and I'm assuming I'm following the Tahoe Rim Trail as it goes through all the lakes, which seems pretty cool. And day hikers around. Alright, nice to be back on the trail, away from the man-made. Yeah, woohoo! Lovely trail too, no snow. Neat rock formation up there, and more day hikers. People everywhere. Not sure about having to share my trails with other people. The lake's just over there. New flower. Definitely a beautiful hike. See why there's so many day hikers, it's just gorgeous. A little noisy with the boats up the lake, but nice break at the moment. Starting to open up, a bit more rocky. You're going to get a lot of lovely panoramas and some huts down there. Thought this is a wilderness area. That'd be a neat place to have a hut. There's an almost uninterrupted view of that big hill in front. Big rock slabs to walk over. Yeah, this is fun. It's quite neat, all these day hikers. Some of them are quite curious, and you get into your little conversations. I never get sick of when they say, oh, yeah, where are you going? Saying Canada, and seeing the look on their faces. Yeah, not a lot of knowledge of what the Pacific Crest Trail is, which I guess it's not surprising. It's only a small handful of crazies that like doing this sort of thing. But yeah, it is fun getting that reaction from people. Even though there's lakes scattered all around the edges, they're very good. It's all very muted colours, so you can actually barely see them across the lake, so it's not detracting too much. It's just the boats. Oh, the boats. Under some neat rocks back into more trees. Not quite so rocky here now. This is the head of the lake. Whole lot of cabins at the head of the lake. I don't think I'm going to get a view looking down the lake, unfortunately. Big rocks. 3 PCT hikers just went the other way. Very happy to be heading towards Tahoe. They didn't stop and chat. They were focused. Good view down the lake. That's nice. Especially with this light at the moment, not full on sun. Beautiful. So continuing around to the head of this lake, and then there's another lake around the corner, and then I go to the head of that lake as well. Still on trail so far. The ladies did say that there was snow ahead, so I'm braced for it. And here is the upper lake. Looks a bit colder than the lower lake, I think, surrounded by more snow. Yeah, can't see the lower lake anymore, but you can see the beautiful trail. This is the smoothest it's been. It has been quite rocky, so I'm not travelling quick, but I wasn't planning on travelling quick this afternoon. Need to ease my body back into the work, and especially because of the new shoes. Thought for a minute it was over the trail, but nope, still clear of the trail. This has been a really long section without snow. Absolutely amazing. First snow in 2 miles. Little shorts patch. In fact, probably 2.5, nearer 3 miles. When I stop commenting on the snow, I know it's fully summer and it's no longer around. Alright, so the water taxi track goes down there. I'm guessing some people take it up and then they can walk back by the lake trail. Alright, continuing. Above the upper Eco Lake. Now I'm going to slowly start climbing a little bit and heading to another lake. So there's another lake, won't be right beside me, but be below me in about a mile. Just got passed by a trail runner who is wearing the same shoes as me. So they're not just hiking shoes, they are actually running shoes. And that's the track. In these stream crossings, a little bit different from northern Yosemite. Apart from the really wide track, I feel like I'm getting back into the wilderness again. It's pretty cool. Okay, entering the Desolation Wilderness. Permit required. Yes, that's why there were cabins, because it wasn't the wilderness area. Now it is. Oh, there's a big chunky sign. PCT. And that way, what is it? Triangle Lake. Ah, I missed the T. Duh. Triangle Lake is that way. Alright, continuing on. Slowly climbing. I keep climbing for a while, I think. I just met another PCT hiker. Wow, he was sitting down taking a break. He has completed from Mexico to Echo Lake. Then he flipped north and hiked from the border back down to Crater Lake. So this year he is finishing the middle section that he didn't manage to finish, and today is his first day back on trail. Yeah, he said after 1.5 years. So yeah, wow, so that's 4 hikers today that I've met, the 3 going the other way, and it's getting busy really well to not have the snow, but starting to get into patchy snow now. Look at the lovely wide path. There's been a lot of people on this section. Luxury. Oh wow, all right. Look at that. Beautiful. And that's where I've come from. Another junction. Pretty sure I'm going to Lake Aloha. This bit is so cool, the rocks everywhere. Just rocky, rocky, rocky. Some beautiful trees. That trail runner just warned me that he saw some fresh bear tracks. So watch out. Definitely bear bagging tonight. Gaining height, and down below me is a lake. I think Tamarind Lake, I think. It's in the process of melting. Going up a little steep bit in the snow, and it's so weird to have so many tracks in the snow ahead of me. Wow. Not sure how much longer they'll go, if they're doing a shorter track or not, but wow. That was some more day hikers, a father and two sons, but asking what time the water taxi runs to, and I'm pretty sure it finishes at 5, and it's currently 10 to 6. So yeah, I guess we'll see. I told them that the trail from there onwards is clear as snow, but two young boys, I guess they've already had a bit of a walk. So still this massive trail of footprints in front of me. I forgot to mention it's pure snow now. No dirt. It was a lovely section of dirt, so many miles. Quite lovely. But yeah, back to the snow. Another bent tree. Ooh. From that way, past a couple of day hikers. We're all looking at the bear prints in the snow. Thankfully they've gone a different direction. There's a lake down there, doesn't seem to have a name. And I lost the tracks for a while, but back on to the tracks again. Ooh, in the sun cups. I was thinking about finding a camp spot, but after the bear prints at that intersection, I'll go just a little bit further on, get a little bit more distance between me and hungry bear. Lake A that side and Lake A that side. Alright, so I'm heading this way, and I think now I'll just, next nice spot for camping, I'll stop.